I mean, like, my mood totally shifted, okay? Like, a second ago, I was really upset because I thought my hair looked ugly, and so I went and I did this, like, little twisty thing with my hair, and I was like, oh, okay, I look so cute. And then I was also kind of, like, a little bit bummed because there was this package that was out for delivery, and I really wanted it to be delivered before I filmed my video because I really wanted to wear it. And it came in the mail! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Look at this! I love my sweater. Okay. And it matches my eyes. Okay. Okay, time to dial it down. I'm gonna calm down.
2 hours later.
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth. This is Frizzy Lizzie Stitches. This is Flosstube number 39. Hi everyone. So today is March the 5th, 2023, and I'm here for another Flosstube update. It's been 2 weeks since my last video, and I've worked on 4 projects since then, but I'm only going to show you 3 today. The 4th one is a secret surprise, which I'll kind of, I'll show you the fabric and the floss that I have for it, but I'm not done stitching it, and I want to be done stitching it before I show you. So yes. Anyway, I'm just gonna jump right into the stitching. I've had a weird day where I've just been like, I've tried to start this video like 6 times and I just rambled about nonsense, and yeah, so we're just gonna go right into the stitching so that I don't get rambly. The first project I want to show you today is, I guess, what I would have worked on immediately following my last video, and that is Alice in Wonderland by Satsuma Street. I'm keeping it in this project bag that I made, and let's see, so the project looks like, or is going to look like this, and then this is what it would have looked like last time I showed it to you. This was a whip goal last month, and I did successfully complete it. Let's see, let me unfold it here. Yeah, there is sadly going to be a crease right where I worked, but that's okay. So my whip goal was to stitch the caterpillar block on this piece. So let's see what we got here. So this is what I worked on last month. When I showed it to you last, I just had that mushroom, the giant mushroom started, and that was kind of it. So I did take this with me to keepsakes that day and pretty much got all the mushrooms done, and then when I came home I did the caterpillar in his little hookah. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the whole thing as well. So this is what we're working with. It is definitely coming together. So I was bummed to like have the first 2 months of WhipGo like have the same project, but this project has gotten a lot of progress because of that. So I do have this on my board 2 more times, which is to do the border around the Queen of Hearts and the border around Caterpillar. Those are 2 different calls. So yeah, we'll definitely get some more progress in on this. The plan is to have it finished by the end of the year, so we're doing really good considering it's only the first week of March. So, but this isn't going to be worked on this month because it was not called, thankfully, for March WhipGo. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. I think there's a bunch of back stitching that's actually missing in this Alice block, so I'm gonna have to go back and fix that, because I'm pretty sure there's like maybe a nose for the rabbit and then a nose for Alice. I think she's noseless right now. And then there's supposed to be some hands on that stopwatch right there, or clock, pocket watch. That's the right word. So yeah, but anyway, this is what it looks like. I was pretty honestly impressed because I feel like this caterpillar block came together a lot faster than I was anticipating it to come together. So that was kind of relief, because I'm pretty sure I marked that goal off shortly after I filmed last. So, I mean, definitely before the end of the month, and I think I filmed on the 20th, so I think I had it done before the next WhipGo numbers were called. So, let me try to show you the caterpillar one more time. before we put it away for now. This is what it looks like. I just love the little back stitch around for his facial features. So yeah, that's Alice in Wonderland by Satsuma Street. I'm gonna put this away and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the next thing I worked on after that is actually a finish. Surprise! So this was, let's see, this was the first thing I worked on this month. I think I actually worked on it on the 28th and the 1st, and then it was done. So this is Sweet as Pie by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'm not going to show you a was or is going to because it's done. So the lighting is terrible to show off the accuracy of the way this really looks, but I will have a picture on my Instagram. I haven't posted it yet, probably the day after this video goes up, but yeah, so this is what it looks like. I just had to finish the border at the bottom there underneath that I keep saying pumpkin, underneath that pecan pie. I had some border left, and thankfully it all lined up with no problems. So yeah, anyway, but I think it looks absolutely adorable. I did put I put the year that I finished it in the rolling pin, and then I put my initials in the little mixing bowl right there. Took a little bit of trial and error, but I think I got it. And yeah, so I think it looks great. My goal for this is to, as far as like fully finishing it, I don't have a time frame, but I do kind of want to finish it in like, I don't even know if they make like a 9-inch like tart pan. That seems pretty big for a tart. But I'm gonna do some Googling and see what I can find, because I just think it would be really cute to have this finished in some sort of like baking dish that is like kind of looks like a tart pan, if that makes any sense. We'll see how that goes. If not, I will probably just end up doing it in a square white frame, which is what the cover model looks like. So yeah, that's kind of my intent. But yeah. Oh, I guess I should tell you some details about this. It's 28 count, picture this plus, and the color is called Sand. It is linen. And I stitched everything with the called for colors, which is mostly DMC, but then there's like 5 Weeks Dye Works colors. And I stitched it 2/2. The only change to the chart that I made, aside from me putting my initials in the year I stitched it, was the mixing bowl, scale, oven mitt, rolling pin, and the little stand mixers on either side at the bottom. Those all had little kawaii faces on them, but I removed them because I honestly just kind of thought it was distracting from the pies, and I thought the faces were too big for those objects. So yeah, I just didn't stitch the faces, but I kept the faces on the pies because that was kind of what drew me to it anyway. So yeah, I think that's it for this one, and this is officially my second finish for the year, so woot woot. Oh, it looks so nice. I need to get a good picture with it for my thumbnail. Maybe I'll try that now. Okay, we'll see if that makes it in there. Okay, that is all for Frosted Pumpkin. The third project that I worked on was one that I actually was working on yesterday. I'm trying to think timeline-wise. I guess I did put a lot of effort into a lot of time into my secret stitching, so I guess that's kind of where a lot of that time went. But anyway, this is Sweetheart Campfire. This is actually one of my whip go calls for March. For me, it's block number 2, and the goal is to stitch on it for 8 hours, and I've already stitched on it for like 9, just kidding. I've already stitched on it for 5 hours and some change, so I just need to stitch a little bit more on it today. I'm kind of hoping to knock that goal out before I go to bed today, so that it can be like a weekend thing and I checked it off. Because I do have several other goals for the month that I'm trying to meet. I've been very goal-oriented with my stitching lately, and I think it might be getting to a dangerous level of obsession. So might need to dial it back a bit. If you have any tips, let me know. But anyway, so this is Sweetheart Campfire. It's gonna look like this. This is artwork from Kinkade. And I downloaded this pattern from an Etsy seller. And I started this like January of 2021. And here we are. Oh, I guess I should have showed you what it looked like last time. But anyway, I actually don't know if I have a picture from what it looked like last time. So this is what you're getting. But you can really see that this is a street lamp. So that was a really exciting little thing to come upon while I was stitching. Let's see, like I said, it was like 5 hours and some change. I think I actually wrote down the stitch count. I stitched 616 stitches yesterday, which I feel like is a good amount to call some good progress. So I basically was like working in this diagonal right here. But yeah, we have a street light, and when you're back here, like you can really see that it's like, you know, we got the light and we got a little bit of a glow around it. And now if you look up really close, it just kind of looks like a cluster of stitches. But from back here, that's a street lamp. So yeah, I think that's probably my favorite part of full coverage is like when you're working on it, like you're like right up close to it and you're like, this is just a bunch of cluster of stitches. But then when you take a step back, it actually looks like something. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I am not doing any particular method other than I'm stitching in a diagonal. And when I'm done with the diagonal going up here, then I'll kind of go back up here to where my Q-snap is and stitch another row down until I can't really fit anything else in here. Well, honestly, that'll probably be like 2 more diagonals because that'll probably bring it down to like right there. And then I'll move the Q-snap and I'll probably stitch on the top part again. So yeah, but that's what we got going on. I was actually really excited that Sweetheart Campfire got called for WIPGO this month because I have been watching lots of Marjorie Made. I'm pretty sure I've binged all her videos like in a weekend. Hi Marjorie. But anyway, she is doing this or she's already started it, but she's doing a stitch along to start a new full coverage called Rip My Whip Sal, which I think is such a clever name. I think it's hilarious because full coverage really will destroy your whip list, and rip whip rhymes, and I love that. So anyway, I was glad that my full coverage got called so that I was not tempted to start another one because I really do want to finish this one day. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I'm 27, and so I was like, maybe I could make it, maybe a reasonable goal would be to finish this by my 30th birthday. So we will see. I haven't done any math to see like how much I need to stitch on it to meet that, but we will see. This is what I have. I do feel like this was creeping down almost to the bottom of the, I guess whatever page is underneath this page. Does that make sense? So that was kind of cool because I was like, oh, I almost finished like a whole nother page. Because I did put this in Pattern Keeper. If you want to learn how to use Pattern Keeper on your computer, I have a whole video dedicated to it. I will link that in the description box. But honestly, I can't imagine stitching a full coverage without Pattern Keeper. I know there's another app out there for Apple users called like Markup XP, and that has gotten better because now you're able to stitch over the page breaks. But in my opinion, Pattern Keeper is far superior, and I will gladly sit at my desk and use my computer to use it, rather than having the mobility of like sitting on the couch with my iPad. So, which I mostly do a lot of my stitching from my desk anyway nowadays. So, anyway, that was kind of a ramble, but it was kind of on topic. We're talking about stitching. So that's how my full coverage is going. I am gonna work some more on it today, so maybe I'll actually be able to finish this little bit of the diagonal. That would be nice, but we will see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get into haul, and part of my haul will be talking about my secret stitching because I bought some fabrics to like find the perfect color to stitch on. So let me get my stuff and then we'll talk haul. Alright, so my first piece of haul was from Keepsakes, and because I had gone there like right after filming my video last week, and I bought a piece of fabric. This is what it looks like. And as you can see, I chopped off a piece. This is not true to what it actually looks like, which I find that to be difficult. I find purple a very difficult color to accurately represent on camera. But this is a 28 count Lugana from Fortnite Fabrics called A Long, Long Time Ago. And this is just, I don't know, it looks, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't quite look like this in person. It looks more vibrant, more purpley. I'm not sure. But regardless, I picked this up and I was still a little bit unsure about if it was gonna be right for what I needed it to be. Because these are the flosses for my design. We have black, white, and then, what is this? DMC 791 and 155. So, I don't really, the lighting in here is not the best. I want to find, here, let me get my notebook so I can get like a white piece of paper. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to help, but these are the colors that I'm using for the pattern that I designed. The lighting is terrible, but these are this is just black and white, so I'm just going to put this one away because I think it's distracting the other two colors. But like I said, this is some DMC. It's definitely more on the blue side than the purple side. But like, so these colors are actually from my Alice in Wonderland piece. And while I was stitching on that, I was like, oh, that would be really good for what I'm needing for my chart. And then like I pulled it and I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like I put it in, that's pretty accurate. I put it in Max Stitch. It looked great. I was like, cool. So then I was using these colors to help find me a fabric. Well, let me show you this. I need to fold it back up the way I had it. Okay, so then I was like, I'm not too sure about this because like the flosses are very blue toned and the fabric is very warm toned and I just really wasn't sure about it. So then I ordered some fabric from Hobby House and Megan, the Seattle stitcher, had said that her favorite lavender fabric was oyster shell from Fox and Rabbit. So I bought a little 1/8 yard of oyster shell. Granted, it is a beautiful fabric, but it is a lot more muted than I thought it was going to be because the little picture online was like super saturated, and then I got this like beautiful like gray lavender color, and it wasn't really vibing with these flosses either because I think these flosses were too vibrant for this. But I don't know. There are definitely some shade. I think it's like DMC like 28, 29, and 30. That whole little range is like kind of muted purples, and I feel like that probably would have worked better on this. But again, I was going for a little more colorful vibe. So I ended up stitching it on the fabric I got from Keepsakes, and it's working out. I'm not mad about it. It definitely is a little weird, but now that I look at it all the time, it looks better. So we'll see what you think when I finally get done with it and release it to the world. But that's my little spiel on my secret project. So yeah, but when I ordered that fabric from Hobby House, I also bought, this is a piece of velveteen from Lady Dot Creates in the color Chili. And I bought this to finish my my little pillow. It's not a pillow yet. Here he is, my Ralph. I showed this last time. But I got this red velveteen to fit. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Yeah, so this is gonna be the backing for this pillow. And then I'm also gonna stitch Ruby, and it's somewhere buried deep in there, but then I'm planning to use the Lady Dot white pom-pom trim with the red on the back. Oh, it's gonna look so cute. Just gotta get around to doing it. So yeah, but I got this because you can't just order one thing from shop. You have to order a friend to travel with it because you have to have a travel buddy and make the shipping worth it. So anyway, I bought those 2 things from Hobby House Needleworks. The next thing I have to show you, all my stuff is just thrown on the floor down here, is my color of the month, is my fabric of the month from Fiberlicious. And I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I'm really not a fan of this one. This is called Alice's Garden. And I get 36 count linen, which I actually will talk about that in a second because I switched fabric clubs. But anyway, this is the fabric for February. And granted, when I pulled this out of the package, I was like, oh, that's so disappointing. I don't like it. But now that I open it up here, it's really not that bad. I think it was the green that was turning me off because I just thought it was too bright and neon. But this really would be pretty for something Halloween. I just was not, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I'm not sure about that. But it is called, what did I say? Alice's Garden. So, but I was thinking about quitting the Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers Fabric Club anyway because I was needing some more neutral fabrics in my life. So I actually did cancel my Fiberlicious subscription, and I started a new fabric club subscription with Bestitch Me. And I am also getting 36 count linen for that one. She does have some options on her website where you can do either all neutral, all colors, half neutral, half colors, or both. And I chose the half and half one. So every other month it'll swap between colorful and neutral. And the reason I did that one and not the all neutral is because I do like getting the colorful fabrics because I do like spicing up things and doing stuff that I wouldn't normally do. So, and if I ever think I have too many colors, I can always switch to just the neutral club. So anyway, I actually just paid my invoice for that, which is like, I think like a whole $1 cheaper once you add up the shipping and stuff than the Fiberlicious one. But not even $1. I think it's like 50 cents difference. But anyway, the first one I think is going to be a neutral fabric. So I'm excited for that. That should be coming later this month. And yeah, so but anyway, this was my Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers fabric of the month for February. So the next thing that I bought was some more of the Adam Hart cross stitch floss drop bobbins. I am obsessed with these things. I know Brijin, the museum stitcher, mentions them in like all of her videos, and honestly rightfully so because they are a complete game changer. But I ordered a pack of 100 because I wanted to switch all of my Sweetheart Campfire floss to those Adam Hart floss drop bobbins because they were just on regular bobbins and I was having to like unwind a piece, cut the length, take the thread out, fold in half, stitch. But now they're all pre-cut so I can stitch way faster. And they're just fan-freaking-tastic because, like, you know, I have them all in on bobbins in this box, but then, like, when I go to use a color, I can just, you know, unwind this and then pull it off like it's a normal floss drop. And it just makes life so much easier. So I really wanted to enhance my stitching experience with my full coverage, so I just went ahead and, like I said, bought that 100 pack so that I could change all of my floss to these for my full coverage. But these are amazing. I love them so much. I actually use stickers on mine. I have a like vinyl sticker sheet. I used to make stickers on my Cricut a lot. I kind of want to get back to that, but anyway, so I have some sticker paper laying around. So I basically just write on the paper and then I cut it out, and then I use some tweezers to pull the backing off so I can stick it on here. So I like to do the DMC number and I like to do the symbol because it just makes things a little easier. But yeah, so I bought a pack of those so I could redo my whole little floss for this chart. So, and see, they wind up so clean, and then you can just stick them back in. Where does this one go? Right here. So yeah, that is my new favorite thing. I spent like Friday and Saturday doing that. So yeah, I'm just obsessed. I love it. So I bought those. And then my last haul is not Stitchery related, but I'm really excited about it. I actually filmed a clip earlier about me fangirling about this, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna leave it in because it was a little extra. But I bought this hoodie from the Taylor Swift, like I think it's called like store.taylorswift.com. But anyway, look how freaking fantastic this is. We've got Taylor in all of her eras, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I bought this hoodie because I love this light blue, and I also couldn't get enough of this artwork, and I can't wear a hoodie all year round because summer gets hot. So I bought a t-shirt with the same art on it. Honestly, this has become my new favorite color t-shirt too, this like cream color. My sister got me a shirt this color for Christmas. You've probably seen it in a couple videos because I wear it a lot, but it's got the Cinderella's castle on it. Anyway, this is the same vibe. It's like this cream color shirt with this like neutral print on it. And yeah, so I'm obsessed with that. And then because I couldn't get enough of the artwork, I also bought the little decals. So there's, you know, all the Taylors in all her different eras are in here. So I'm super excited about that. I'm so excited. But yeah, I have no idea where I'm gonna put those stickers. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, so I think that's all my haul. All my stuff is just laying around the floor because that's what you do. Yeah, so let's see. Let me take a breather and then I'll come back to you so I can reclaim my thoughts. Now that I've talked about all my stitching, I'm not ready to go yet, so I'm gonna like tell you what I've been, well, really it was just yesterday while I was stitching my Sweetheart Campfire. I started, so I watched a movie like a normal person. And then I got done with the movie. Wilson's dreaming. Are you okay, baby? Okay. Yeah, so I watched a movie yesterday. And then I was like, I didn't know what else to watch, but I didn't really want to watch a movie. Oh, baby, you okay? Oh, baby. You're such a big boy. This is Wilson. If you don't know him already. You sleepy thing. Okay. He's probably very confused. I don't think he's ever sat in my lap. Whew, he's pretty heavy, you hefty boy. I think he's almost 50 pounds. Anyway, now I'm out of breath. I lost train of thought. Yesterday, I was stitching on Sweetheart Campfire. Oh, now he's gonna let me pet him. And anyway, I have heard so many things about the kids show Bluey. And I'm sure any of you who are actual parents who have actual children have heard of this too. But I decided to watch it yesterday. And I freaking love it. I love it so much. Now I'm just like want to watch Bluey all the time. It's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. Do I have kids? No. Do I have even nieces or nephews? Absolutely not. But yeah, Bluey is the jam and I freaking love it. So if you have kids who aren't watching Bluey, maybe they should because it's really good. And maybe if you don't have kids and you want to watch Bluey too because you're 27 years old and you have nothing better to do, you should watch Bluey. Anyway, okay, so I think this is about time for me to leave this video. I think it's going to be kind of a nightmare to edit, but we will see. So I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I hope that I didn't scare you off, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.